Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be telling you all how I created this makeup look using all the new makeup that I just bought and some of my old products. So let's get right into it. I started my makeup routine with prepping my skin with some moisturizer and then going on with some sunscreen, which I had already put before putting the foundation. Then I went ahead and put this foundation by Maybelline. This is Maybelline's Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. Now I'm not sure if it's available in India or not. And a few of the other products as well that I've used in this routine may not be available, but again, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to mention the names on the screen so that you can check for yourself. I took 3 pumps of this foundation, dotted it all over my face and used a beauty blender to blend that in. Now this foundation is not a full coverage foundation, it has a medium coverage. You can obviously build that up, but if you're looking to cover your acne marks, hyperpigmentation or your dark circles, I really think you should go in with color correction before putting your foundation on. I did not put foundation around my eyes because I was going to go in with the concealer, and I normally don't use a concealer. This is the first concealer I've ever bought, so I thought putting a concealer over my foundation would have just made my eyes look cakey. And even though this is not my everyday makeup look, this is something I would do if I was going out. I was still trying to be as minimal as possible because that's how I like my makeup to be. Then I used this mini sponge to blend the concealer around my eyes. To do my brows, I'm taking this eyebrow pencil by Inside Cosmetics. What I like to do is just outline my eyebrows. I don't feel the need to fill them in, so I just outline them and then smudge it in with a spoolie, and I think it gives a really nice fuller look to my eyebrows. For eyeshadow, I'm using this palette by Makeup Revolution. I'm starting with dusting off the excess product from the brush to avoid it falling on my cheeks or anywhere near that area. Then the first thing I did was to create a base using the shade Cookie Dough by evenly blending it out on both my eyelids. And for the next step, I'm using the shade Cheesecake and putting it on the outer corners of my eyes and blending it at the center to match with the base color. I used the Slick Flick eyeliner by Revolution, and even though it's one of the best eyeliners I've ever come across, it was still the toughest part for me because I'm not an eyeliner person, and whatever makeup I do, it just doesn't involve putting on a liner. So I had to go off cam and put it on because I know otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do it. Having said that, this is a 10 on 10 eyeliner, super dark and precise and really easy to use for someone who's not so good with eyeliners. I'm using this mascara by Maybelline, which is the Lash Sensational Mascara. It's my all-time favorite, but I had to stop using this in India because the washable version of it got discontinued there, but I finally got my hands on it here. I didn't have an eyelash curler with me, so I straight away went in with putting the mascara on. I've only put one coat and this is how they look. Then I went ahead and put the mascara on my other eye. Next, I used the same wand to spread out my lashes evenly after removing any excess product from it. I didn't want to use a kajal, so I used a brown eyeshadow to give that slight smoky effect under my eye. And since it wasn't too loud, it was something that wouldn't be visible from a distance, and that's exactly how I wanted it to be. To set my under eyes, I used the HD Super Matte Powder by Revolution and used a mini sponge to set it and let it sit for like a minute or so. Then I used a brush to wipe that all off. For my cheeks, I'm using this Benefit blush in the shade Terra. I had no idea that this blush would be so pigmented, and I also think that I used the wrong brush for it, but anyway, I took such less product on the brush, but there was so much pigmentation on my cheeks that I had to spend the next 10 minutes blending that all in. And I finally used a beauty blender to spread out the blush properly and achieve the look that I wanted to. Then finally, to put the look together, I used this gorgeous lip gloss by Misguided. From the looks of it, I thought it would be too dark or deep of a maroon or a reddish color, but once I put it on, it seemed perfect and exactly the color I wanted. It doesn't stay on for too long and needs reapplication in a short while, like in an hour or so, but I think it does the job and it's a 10 on 10. And even though it wasn't needed at all, I used a transparent lip gloss to put over my other lip gloss just to give that extra gloss and shine. And this is what the final look looks like. I absolutely loved it because honestly I had no idea what the final look would be like since most of my products were new and I was using them for the first time. So I think it turned out to be pretty great. And that's it for today's video. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.